Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Good evening.
It's a Wednesday, so we thought, sod it, let's do a live stream. We've not done one for a couple of 3 weeks. How's you guys?
Good.
Alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I resemble that remark.
Yep. Barely functioning, but there you go.
Oh,
Bill.
talking of nearly alive things. Bill's arrived. Huh?
I can't see chat. My fucking YouTube won't load chat for some reason.
You should be able to see it in StreamYard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, hey up, Lisa.
Come out. There we go.
Over there. If you go to the top, it says comments.
I'm sure we'll get a breakdown of what you've had for dinner tonight.
Oh, we've had a bit of a stir fry tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. What do we have at lunchtime? Bit of a creamy chicken pasta thing.
Nice.
I don't know. She cooks it. I just fucking eat it.
Cottage pie and chips.
Nice. Oh, I had cottage pie for ages.
Oh,
We had a
another
barbecue.
mod.
Would you for going for some? Well, we were going to go this week, but we're going to leave it for next week now for certain reasons. Some fish and chips. We're going to try a different chip that we've not been to for a while. We've not been to at all, actually. Vietnamese pork, but we use chicken instead of pork.
Sounds good.
We're all right.
We had barbecue. It was lovely and sunny and warm here.
Nice.
Well, it makes a change.
Oh, fucking hell. Football must have finished. Hey, Gary.
Oh.
Yeah, it's finished. Yes.
Mind you, we've had better weather over here than what they had in France for Le Mans. I don't know if you've seen any.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, fuck it. Right in the middle of the Le Mans 24-hour, it absolutely hounded it down.
Right?
So it turned into a powerboat race.
Basically, yeah, because instead of red flagging it, because apparently Le Mans has never been red flagged, they just got a safety car out, and for about 4 hours, they were all just sat there behind safety car.
Oh,
About 4 hours.
Had I been born to watch,
Yeah.
It's bad enough when you get a safety car in like Formula One. For for a couple or a few laps, you're like, right, come on,
mate,
guys,
it's so boring.
just fucking let it go. But 4 hours.
It's like sitting on the side of the M62 watching the traffic go by.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
There he is.
Feels like it, and you're not
There he
sick
is
sometimes.
Can't remember the last time I watched any Formula One. It's been fucking years now.
Oh, Christ. I think last time I watched Formula One, fucking Michael Schumacher were in it. I just got bored with it.
Is he? I don't mean this disrespectfully. Is Michael Schumacher?
He's still in a.
He's still in the
He's severely brain damaged. Can't talk. He's non-verbal.
That's terrible when you think about it, isn't it?
He acknowledges like the presence of people and stuff, and can recognise people. But,
he obviously did.
He's severely brain damaged.
He did some real damage to himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's crazy when you think about it. All those years, Formula One and all of that racing, and then you basically, I don't mean it disrespectfully, but you basically fall over and crack your head on something.
Yep.
It's nuts.
And the lesson of today's, the story of today's lesson is don't go fucking skiing.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Or you can look at it another way and say that you're actually safer getting into a Formula One car and going hell bent for leather than going skiing.
You see my driving? Me in a Formula One car.
I'm going to say, if you see state of it, fucking after just riding a bike.
Exactly. Oh, Luke's been bird watching again then.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, can walk.
Yeah. Well, that was ski related again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or,
There you go. See?
snowboarding. But, no, Bill, it was not a push bike, you tit.
No, that were Nicky Hayden, that wasn't it, on pushback?
Yeah, it was, bless him, wasn't it?
Yeah. In Italy.
He was at home in America, wasn't he?
Oh, we're back on my thought. Yeah. That were a shame.
It was. Oh,
He was-
snowmobile, was it, Gary? Yeah.
Go. Snow sports.
Yeah.
Statistically more dangerous than Formula One.
Yep.
Here's the proof.
Yeah. Stick to water sports. Hold on.
Hey.
Not that. If you're
Yeah, somebody's been looking at camera equipment.
Yeah, it is a bit dear at the minute, Lisa. Well, no, Gary, you can't tell people that whatever they wish to, it's entirely up to them.
Yep. Whatever you do behind closed doors, so long as it's legal, that's fine. That's usually the nurse, isn't it, Bill?
What he gets up to with the nurses, oh, that don't worry me.
No. That don't better thinking about. No, but it's been a pretty good week. I've got one song mixed up, which you two guys have had a preview of.
Yeah, I'm liking the sound of that, mate.
Yeah,
Really good.
that's all mixed and mastered. Just need some cover art for it now.
Without saying too much, there's definitely sort of a punky element in there.
Yeah, we're going for a bit more of a thrashy vibe on that one. Yeah,
Not saying, won't say anymore.
and got a demo for a new song done today.
Nice.
You might be cheaper, Lisa, buying a tele converter to just double the focal length of the lens.
That's what she said.
I've been trying to double my focal length for years.
Well,
and it just gets shorter every day.
no, that's just down to old age, that son.
Wow, true.
Is it for close up or is it for like scenescapes or whatever? Landscapes?
It's for photographing birds that are far away, and I'm in the feathered kind.
Right, so you do need that.
Oh, I was going to say I've done the other sort, but
yeah, I know you've done the other sort. You dirty old man. You dirty old man.
It's all right because it fits in me Mac. You see.
Yeah.
You will.
Oh.
Yeah, photography is a very expensive hobby.
Oh yes,
it is. Yeah, I remember because let's see doing the macro stuff for the coils.
Yeah,
and fucking you can go into thousands and thousands.
Oh Christ, yeah,
easily.
Just on lenses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you need like converters and stuff if you want to can I do it kind of cheaply?
Yeah, you can do it cheap-ish.
Yeah,
Like there were,
we've seen a couple of
there was
ones
converters
cheap
that
online.
there was a converter that I got, and it allowed you to turn your zoom lens the opposite way, so it worked as a macro lens. Then
Oh, cool.
kind of worked.
I don't think what we've got on here.
Proper macro lenses are fucking so dear, man.
Yeah.
Then you get folk like Yui, who was like using microscope cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few sites that you can go to that will do second-hand lenses, but
Wex is one of them.
yeah,
That's who I
you
used to use.
got to be careful because there is some. As much as there's good people out there with camera stuff, there are some.
No, there's some bad ones out there.
Yeah.
But same with anything, that though, isn't it?
Same
So
with
you
guitars, same with like the
Aye.
vaping world. Yeah,
Well, the good thing usually with Wex, they've got a guide on their site for like if you are
Yeah.
selling stuff.
Mm.
You know, like to tell how much wear and tear, get a level indicator for how much wear and tear it's got on it. So when you get a review next to something on Wex, generally they're quite accurate. But Wex is good. You sometimes get some really, really good stuff on there.
Oh, hell, he goes, he's destroying the fucking office already.
No, I'm just seeing what lenses I've got in it still.
Yeah, for a really good one, Gary. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, just like
You
being a
can get
musician.
Aye, absolutely.
Got a 0.45 tally converter in my buzzer.
Nice.
Yeah, being a musician, soon going to empty your wallet. Mike, how you doing, bud?
Yes, and that's a good point as well. But I mean, like Wex usually does say if it's got anything like that in the lens to mention it when you're selling it, because they're quite strict about their customer care, and they will fucking look after you even if something goes wrong and you send it back.
Yeah.
They'll sort it out for you right away.
Cool.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, there is a bit of a backup there, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
But,
I actually landed a free lens off them.
Sweet.
It was a free prime lens as well. Because I can't remember what camera it was, but I'd ordered it. I think it was a Sony actually, A5 100, and I'd ordered it from Wex, and it said it had been delivered to my address, but it never turned up. So I emailed them and they said, right, wait until tomorrow, see if it gets delivered then. You know, they might have just made a mistake and it'll get re-delivered.
Yeah.
Never did. So I phoned them up and said, it hasn't been delivered. Right, we'll send you a new one out. Sent a new one out. And next thing, one of the neighbours comes round. This was delivered to my door by accident.
Sweet.
Free lens.
Sweet.
That's the sort of stuff you want.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I've got two cameras at the well, I've got four cameras, but I've got two cameras that I mainly use, and I think I'm going to sell my Canon. I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't use it as much.
Yeah.
Well, I've got two Canons.
That's a good point, Lisa. Yeah, yeah.
You'll get fucking kicked out and all, you know.
I'm just going to see a hand reaching in the door and slapping you in the back of the head.
Hey, Colin, how you doing? Are you well?
How much, Mike? Because Pentax isn't exactly cheap.
No.
I decided, because I have got a little bit of money, I decided to do something similar to what Mike's done. And I've decided to have a look at mirrorless. So I thought, well, the best stuff out there at the minute seems to be probably Sony with their mirrorless range, their pro range. Yeah. What a mistake that was. With a prime lens, 2,500.
Yeah. No, I didn't pay that for my Canon mirrorless one.
I've the G7X Mark III Canon, and it should have been.
Yeah,
God knows what it is, but I picked
the
it up
M50.
for
That's the one I've got.
The M50 is good camera. Yeah. It is good camera, Gary. Yeah.
That's what I use for all my videos.
Mm-hmm.
Just with stock lens.
Yeah.
Oof. That's actually pretty good, Mike.
No lens. Okay, well, I'm just trying to think. What's the Pentax lens fitment? Pentax is the same as Canon, isn't it?
4/3. They're 4/3 Canon. Or is it Sony that's 4/3? I'm going to have to look this up now. I know I had to get 4/3 lenses for one of them.
I can't remember now, Lisa. No, I can't remember. Mind you, I could forget something if you told me 10 minutes ago. So, you know.
That's old age. Alzheimer's kicking in that.
Who are you?
Yeah. I'm not the Messiah. I'm a very naughty boy.
This is very true. I tell you what, that's a good shot, that Liz. Yeah, really good. That's good. Yeah. Considering that's off a phone.
Wait a minute. It doesn't have lenses. It's an automatic. I'm forgetting. 4/3 is Sony, but the Canon's just a. I don't think you can take that lens off actually.
1854. 72. I mean, 1855, Mike, you're getting down to macro anyway.
Yeah.
It's really good for a phone, at least. Really, really good. It's amazing how well phones do for pictures now. Considering what 5 years ago, what we had, to now with a camera phone, yeah, completely changed. And I hate to say this, but Apple have probably got the best inbuilt cameras on their phones.
Just the phones are shit.
Yeah, the phone's absolute crap.
Yeah, I was right. Canon, it's just a built-in lens.
Yeah.
It's a good lens though. I mean, it's like
No. I
36 millimeter, 1.8 to 2.8.
yeah.
Oh, my Canon is not a built-in lens.
Yeah. It's because this was part of the power shot range.
Ah,
So they're just designed for what quick.
yeah. Then.
The power shot stuff is pretty good, though. To be fair,
It is. I mean, it's got the movie shot is fucking fantastic. It goes up to 4K, full 4K.
personally, Gary, I still tend to go to completely manual. But that said, if you're going to use anything, it depends what you're using. If you're using aperture priority, is probably. It all depends what pictures you're doing. To be fair,
Yeah.
you know, auto mode on a lot of cameras now, though, is so fucking good.
Yeah.
The images you get are. Is it not the shutter that you should be given priority for a speed light? I could be wrong.
I mean, you could use a speed light, but
sometimes they can be really harsh, though. The light from them can sometimes be quite harsh. Unless it's got some sort of diffusion on it.
Okay, if you're doing indoor shots, do you have a separate flash unit? If you
For the
do,
camera, he means Gary.
yeah, we don't want to see you flashing. Not again, anyway. Not after last time.
Hey, Tyler.
Tyler, how you doing, bud?
What I used to do if I was using like an external flash or anything like that, I would bounce it. I wouldn't actually point it at the subject.
Yeah.
I would bounce it off a wall or a ceiling.
This is what I was going to say. Yeah, bounce it away. Always bounce it away from the subject you're on, because otherwise you've got red eye, which, yes, you can get rid of that, I know, but if you're bouncing it away and deferring light, it's not so harsh.
Yeah, you get a really nice kind of.
Otherwise, you end up with everybody at the baby reveal
field.
looking like.
Some of them now actually have like built-in, a wee pull-down diffuser or whatever.
Yeah.
They're
to that, though,
but they're not great.
But you can make one. You can make one.
Yeah, I just used to use like normal A4 paper.
You know the other thing you can use that's really good. You know the baking sheet.
Cheesecloth.
Baking sheets.
Baking sheet.
Yeah.
Tissue paper.
Cut that to size. Bit of tape. Done. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to spend a fortune to get the desired shot.
I made my own light box out of fucking an old box for an air fryer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be expensive?
Yep.
It works the same. It's a
closed out. It just closed out, aligned it with like kind of non-reflective black fabric as well, and then just had a hole at the front for the aperture to go through, the lens to go through.
Yeah.
So there was no bleed from outside light.
And that's perfect.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. People go, I need this, but I need this light box. It's 250 quid, and I need it.
Yep.
No,
And if you scroll down in my Instagram, like really, really far, you'll see the coil shots that I used to get with that old thing. It's fucked up as well.
Oh, all right, I need lights. They're 150 quid a piece. Second hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reviewer selling some lights cheap.
Yeah. But you have to live in Scotland because he's not posting them.
It's a lovely shot, Lisa.
I'm not being funny. I wouldn't. What he's after for those lights, you could now buy them brand new, cheap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you could go for a cheaper range of lights that would do exactly the same job. The lights I use to like illuminate when we do a show or something, I paid £6 for the two that are either side of the screen.
The
Job.
The two I've got, I can't remember how much I paid, but I've got the two lights, the frame for the green screen and the green screen, and I don't think it come to above 60 quid. Might have come to just over 60 quid.
Yeah, but that's the point, isn't it? You don't need to go mental. Like Mike's saying, standard lamp, cardboard box, white LED bulb,
Yeah,
and a range of coloured bed sheets. Yeah,
exactly.
and a bit of duct tape. I think the duct tape is so that the person keeps still while he's taking the picture. That's what it is. Yeah.
Captive, whichever. Yeah, I did coloured. I've actually known for a little while. Ron did tell me a little while ago. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, if people that don't know, Youngstown are shutting up shop by the end of the year.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons that Ron set up Loudstack. I am a official artist on Loudstack. But yeah, no, it's sad because they've done some good stuff over the years. I have supported those guys for a good while, and they've supported me. But yeah, I'll still continue to support Ron with his Loudstack project.
It's a shame because they've been a big name for a while. Yeah. Sad when that happens.
Yeah, but like you would say, trying to compete with people like Get Good Drums, Tune Track, Stephen Slade.
Yeah.
And now you've got stuff like Hertz Drums.
Yeah.
And there's loads of others out there. It's become an oversaturated market, like with amp sims.
Yeah. Extinction level event as well.
Yeah.
In answer to that, Gary, it's a good flash. You should be able to do a delayed like burst on it. You should be able to set it so you can do like the delay, so it lights the subject you want, but by the time that you've taken the picture, that has dropped off. So you still get the exposure, you still get it how you want it. It's softer.
Yeah, it's not as harsh. Yeah.
Because that's the hard bit, is getting rid of that harshness. It spoils a lot of photos that people do.
Yep. On the other hand, you can use quite harsh light for effect.
Yeah.
A lot of things, but I mean, for general portrait stuff,
if it's like a group picture or you're doing children or stuff like that, then you don't really want to be blinding them with a flashlight.
Yeah.
The parents aren't amused when you blind the kids.
Depends what you're doing.
Yeah. what you're using to blind them with, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Gary has flashed many children. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Oh well, he'll be a good friend of Mr. Starmer's then. He's fond of the speedos.
Didn't he just? Oh no, I mean Gary definitely isn't. Yeah, Starmer.
Yeah.
Oh, good shout, Mike. Definitely demand for that kind of shit, man.
Oh, awesome, Mike. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. One of my mates used to do bespoke leather stuff. He used to make like sporrans and Scottish shields that are called targets
Cool.
and stuff like that, and like sheaths as well, because his cousin's a sword maker, still is to this day,
Oh nice.
and so he got into all that kind of stuff, and there was always business, man, always.
Yeah.
Of course, Mike.
Absolutely. You got to do first run for yourself.
The next thing he's making is a set of open arse chaps.
That's a vision I didn't want. Thanks for that.
That's quite all right.
His open house chapter and his sheets for his yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it going to be a long sheath or a short? Anyway.
Oh Jesus!
Macro sheath. We're just killing G off here.
Yep.
Oh God, I've had the cap. All I've got a vision in my head now is it's going to look like London's answer to Rob Alford, isn't it?
Well, he's got a white beard for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could do me a nice leather seat for my wheelchair. There you go.
Yep. You want one of them little motors on the side of you that makes motorbike noises.
No, I want a motorbike engine on it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can attach a CBR engine to that.
Yep.
Not sure what the land speed record for a wheelchair is. Better find out.
Ireland's fastest man.
Shortly followed by fastest crash.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll have any trouble with that, Gary. The main thing is just to get the light bouncing off a wall somewhere.
Yeah. Don't tempt him, Mike. Mind you don't need much fucking tempting.
That's not really
No.
You look at the price of some of the stuff for leather work, though. That people it's fucking horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
What they charge. I mean, obviously, I know there's a lot of skill goes into it, a lot of it,
Mm-hmm.
but
At least we're going to go into it at one bit. But then she got into resin stuff instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sporrans that my mate used to sell were not cheap.
Nah.
I mean, I've seen like cases for like billet boxes,
Mm,
140, 150 quid,
yeah.
Fucking hell.
just for a little leather pouch for a billet box. Obviously, it's a billet box, so therefore the price is naturally higher,
Yeah.
but with some apparent reason. But when you look at it, there's hardly anything there, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, billet boxes aren't that big, are they? Yeah.
Mm.
But the price they charge for them is.
Oh, you are, Mike. You definitely are.
Oh, yeah. And then you've got to obviously have all the tools to like finish the leather and cutting the leather. And
Yep.
the leather in itself has got to be good, obviously good quality leather as well. Isn't it?
Yeah, if you get it top quality leather, that's not cheap. You just buy cheap leather just for practicing on.
It'd be interesting to see where you get to with that. I reckon that could be. I reckon you'd be good at that. I do. Be interesting to see.
Yeah. It keeps you busy. It'll keep you busy.
Could be your new little business. That right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, dyes aren't cheap either.
Well, they're all they're sort of natural dyes and stuff, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's not bad, man.
yeah, there's plenty of cattle over here, mate. If you want some hide, I can go and trim a bit off. That's the trouble, Lisa. Hobbies. There is no such thing as I don't think it's a cheap hobby, is there? Once you get into it,
Guys, no, not these days.
once you get really into a hobby, it's like it's not cheap anymore.
Yeah. Although she has been commissioned for another resin piece.
Oh,
Oh.
Thanks.
So
Hey.
DW, how you doing, buddy? He's been playing me some of the tracks that he's been writing. He's coming up with some good stuff, some interesting stuff.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll work that bit out, Mike. If you were paying that for feet of leather,
Yeah.
you definitely won't be getting a good deal, but oh, a tabletop. Oh,
Yeah.
I need a new coffee table for the front room.
Oh no, this just into the table. This is a gaming tabletop.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
now that I can't wait
Yeah.
to see.
Apparently
Yeah.
it's a big cube with all gaming stuff inside as well.
Oh.
Oh wow, I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah, because the guy that's asked her to do it, he's into all these sort of Dungeons and Dragons type games, all these role playing games. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. 90s,
Nice.
mid-90s death metal. Oh, yeah. I'm
Oh,
liking
no,
the
I'm not many supporters. I just keep kicking your ass till you get stuff done.
Is that what a supporter is? You keep threatening him till he does it. Oi, dickhead, get on with it. Hey, good luck. It's nice that he's doing like mid-90s, like the
Yeah.
the good
Yeah.
era of a cube that opens up like a sliding doors. Wow,
Yeah, sort of opens up.
that sounds really fucking cool. I didn't know you could do that, Mike. I didn't know you could like airbrush onto the leather as well. Wow.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I think you know that as well.
Yeah.
I like
Andy.
Huh.
Absolutely. Yeah, none of that fucking deathcore shit here.
He's been smacking you with his wizard stick, has he?
Yeah, been getting me one down and smacking him about with it.
I'm not saying another word.
I won't exactly call him a Satanist. He's more of a pagan like the rest of us. Well, yeah.
Well, there's a cover. You could change it from rhythm stick to wizard stick.
Oh,
That's a whole other song.
yeah.
And as for the video, well,
Not sure I could pull off the injury, but limping.
I can do the limping bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in hand at that as well.
Depends what time of the day is when I get. If I do it first thing as I'm getting up, yeah, then I could probably do it.
Yep.
Always remember, DW, the pentagram has two ways.
Absolutely. Talking of religion, and we're not going to go into religious shit. Something that our good friend Bill posted today. Fucking, I was just stop oil idiots apparently have attacked fucking Stonehenge.
Oh, come on.
Yep. What a fucking set of bellends.
There is a bit of irony in here, though. One of them, who is a gentleman from Birmingham, who is an Indian, not that makes, I'm not making this racial, and they're talking about the UK and how we need to stop using oil and the environment and all of that, like they do. Why doesn't he go back to his own country, India, and say to the Indian people about the emissions that they're pumping out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
apart from the fact he'd have the absolute kicked out of him for it.
They in China and
yeah.
But nobody ever does that, do they?
Contributors.
It's like there's how many coal and oil powered power stations in India and China, and my fucking diesel car's a problem. Fuck off.
Yeah. And then you get to the EV. You get to the electric vehicle thing. EVs will save us all and save the planet. what about the mining of the lithium and the cobalt and all
Cobalt.
the rest of it, and how it's produced?
And the processing.
Yep.
And then eventually your EV car will catch fire, because they all do. And all the emissions that are going to come off the fire from it.
Yeah, that's going to be. And not only that, all the emissions from the tankers that are shipping them all around the world.
Gary, I'm sure somewhere in Ireland there is some of these idiots. I'm sure there is.
Oh, there will be. They're all over.
It's just the attitude of this world we live in, this self-entitled world, that they have the right to tell everybody else how to live their lives. You know,
and another thing with these EVs, that's more contribution to the fucking disposable world. Because okay,
the lithium, the battery, all of it.
Batteries on the fucking EV don't last forever. You can't exactly recycle it.
And we all know about the batteries because, you know.
Yeah, he certainly does. He certainly does, my cold sad dick.
The thing is, Mike, you know, yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. But on top of that, we've got Keir Starmer coming in. And he ain't going to be no better.
No. And he's Keir and his little fucking red book.
Other parts of the world, the police are like grabbing these protesters and throwing them, literally throwing them off the road.
Yep.
The UK, what are our police doing? Stood there having a chat with them.
Yeah. Having a cup of tea. How's your day going? And then if members of the public throw them off the road, they get fucking arrested. Like, what the fuck?
Just miss the brake pedal and run them over. It's easy.
Yeah. I've seen a few do that. What makes me laugh is to say, just stop oil, blah, blah, shit. Hold on. Half of you are wearing glasses. You're all wearing high-vis vests. You're all wearing clothing. How do you think all that shit gets made?
Magic fairies.
Yeah. And unicorns.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, the problem is we're to blame for it, you know, by allowing it. As
yeah,
when we were a majority, we allowed these idiots to do this, rather than everybody standing up to them and say, "No,
nope.
Fuck yourself, fuck off."
Oh, the climate changing. Yes, the fucking climate changes every fucking day.
Yeah. Everybody is entitled to an opinion. Everybody, whether it's right or wrong, you know, they're entitled to that opinion.
But you're not entitled to force your opinion on everybody else.
I have my views on like religion, and I'm sure there's probably other people who have theirs in here, and that's fine. That's personal belief.
Correct.
I don't believe thrusting it upon people, though.
Yeah.
Well, not religion.
Exactly, they would. Living in fucking mud huts, not living in fucking semi-detached houses.
Yeah, but then they'd be moaning living in their little mud huts that they haven't got any internet.
To make their voice heard.
Yeah. That's the issue, isn't it?
Exactly, Mike.
Yep. Yeah, that we're all paying for.
Yep.
And who brought the shit on him? He did. He brought it all on himself because of what he said.
And London has voted him in again.
I was talking to say about London and the rules on going into London now. Mate mine's lorry driver. When he goes into London, you have to have a Euro Class 6 lorry, which is 2016 onwards. And apart from that, you have to have a certification for the lorry and the driver, which costs £600. You also now must have fitted to the unit cameras that show front of the vehicle and both sides of the vehicle. And that system has to be done at an MOT, commercial MOT centre at a cost of £1,500.
Yeah.
Do you want your stuff delivering?
Obviously not in London, they don't.
It's all right. I'll send it by horse and cart.
Bring out your dead.
Unfortunately, they're not.
Dead. Actually, I feel quite fine. I'm
You're
so
not trolling
happy.
anyone. Oh, God, you're going to start Bill off in a minute.
We already have, so it's
Getting
fine.
better.
You remember the Bridge of Death with the questions?
Yep.
Does anybody else think Bill looks like the bloke at the Bridge of Death?
That was Terry Gilliam as well.
Yeah.
Bill, I'm telling you, Bill is the bloke at the Bridge of Death.
European or an African swallow?
I'm not going to know that.
Yeah, well, who needs number plates? Just look at Jeff Barr's cars. He went down to Le Mans and back without the front number plate.
Oh, sake.
Because he's not got a drill to holes in front of it to screw it on. Oh.
It doesn't get DW. It's no better if you go out from London. It doesn't get any better.
Well, that depends, Bill. African or European?
Very true.
Exactly.
I'm afraid the UK is just in a mess, a massive.
Yeah, we are going to go out and do some more vlogs. I'm still toying with the idea to put them on the second channel rather than on the main channel.
What? I don't know. He who seeks the quail must answer me these questions 3. The other side, you see. What is your name? What is your favorite color? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
The difference
I'm going to have to watch all of them again, man.
Difference between us and Texas is if we tried going into Texas and saying, right, that's it, you can't have guns anymore, you can't have pickup trucks, you can't have blah, blah, blah.
There'd be a major uprising.
It wouldn't go down very well, you know. No.
Nah.
You'd soon be getting told to go away. Whereas UK people, as a general rule, it appears a lot of them have just accepted it.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. we've just accepted that the woke community, let them take over.
And that's why we won't go into many cities these days, Mike. Because, yeah, most of them have got some sort of ULEZ rules.
Yeah.
And then all these councils will be moaning when the fucking city centres are dead and everybody's going to out-of-town shopping centres. What do you expect?
It's happening already, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many cities are there that are just dying off? Yeah, that's.
Loads.
I mean, Sheffield, it's been happening for years, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, just down the road from Sheffield, Rotherham, that is dead. That town centre is absolutely dead these days. I mean, Rotherham used to have one of the best markets in the area, but these days,
Do you know, so that is very true. And that was proven by something that Bill and I were trying to do, and a few other people in here actually were trying to do with the vape ban thing, trying to get people and trying to say to people, look, we need to fucking do something about this. We need to say something. We need help with this. There were some people, Lisa, you know, you guys, you tried helping where you could and everything. And still the attitude of a lot of them was,
yeah.
And ever since, obviously, we got the general election coming in, that sort of changed things a bit. But the fact that it's still there, it is still there, and it's still probably going to happen. But they're just ignoring it. They're idiots.
That's only going to get accepted and taken seriously, though, if the Tories get back in.
Of course it
This
is.
set of Tories get back in, and it's not looking likely at all.
The thing is, though, Jay, is we know that Labour are dead set against it, against vaping. So either way, it is going to happen. It is going to become.
Yeah.
It is going to happen. But when you've got people in the, I'm being careful what I say, in the
influencer community, shall we say,
who actually just sit there and go, that's all right, doesn't matter. The government's out, new one's in, it won't happen now. And these are larger people in the community.
Yep. Well, not your stature. Not your stature.
Well, one of them is. It's quite large, but anyway. Anyway. I'm going to get off this subject before I get too ranty.
Oh, I'm sure there's many other subjects we can get ranty on. Yeah, we got leaflet through today for our local Labour MP, and I just thought, yeah, some more foot bonfire.
Was it on shiny paper?
Yes, it was on shiny paper.
Damn, I was going to say otherwise you could have used that, extra bit of bog roll.
Back in the days where I was using weed extensively recreationally, that kind of thing would get used for roach.
Yeah. Yeah. That may have happened once or twice.
Yeah, Britain. the whole Reform Party thing, I'm not sure about. But
Yeah.
right.
Hello, Free. How you doing?
It's one thing I don't know enough about over here.
I mean, I've been looking at it, the Farage thing and all of that, and what he is saying, yeah, okay, sounds great. He's a politician, therefore,
Yeah.
he's a born liar. So
Exactly. They all are. No matter what party they're for.
oh, why is it? Yeah. I think the disabled side of things, the way things are looking, it's not looking very good.
Nah.
But just going to have to wait and see on that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Because we all know the reality is politicians will tell you one thing, and as soon as they get into power,
Of course, yeah. It's come out today that Labour are going to tax people's savings who've got any more than £1,000 because you're not classed as a fucking working class if you've got more than £1,000 worth of savings. You're only classed as working class if you need public services. What the fuck?
So what? I mean, okay, but what? Then you're talking about somebody in their, I don't know, 50s, late 50s, 60s, something like that, who's worked all their life, saved all their lives, still a working man or woman, but they've saved all their lives.
Every day of the week.
You know, if they've got a few quid put, you know, not a vast whack, but they've got a few quid. So they're now middle class, are they?
Well, apparently, I must be classed as middle class because, yeah, I've got a little bit of money in the bank, but that's because I was made redundant 7 years ago.
Fucking stuck up bastard. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It really is.
I can see me taking all that fucking money out at bank. It's like, what the fuck?
This country is proper gone to pieces.
Yeah. That's going to affect people like my dad. He's going to have even more. I mean, I hate to think how much that he's just fucking lying about the house now. If all this shit comes in, gee.
He's going to have to be.
Exactly, Bill.
He's going to have to be very careful, isn't he? With
yeah.
It makes you wonder how many people have got money just stashed around the house and pots. And...
I bet there's thousands, hundreds of thousands, especially older generation.
Yeah. That's actually the main topic of the Still Game live show.
Yeah.
Which was the original Still Game. And it's one of them's basically stashed all his savings. They're looking round the house the whole way through the play. He goes to fucking Hoover and it turns out it's in the fucking Hoover. Or the Hoover goes in fire or something like that. I can't even remember what happens, but they end up using the Hoover or something like that. But he emptied the bag, I think that's what it was, because he thought it was full. I think that's what it was. Aye, one of them empties the bag because it was full, and then he remembers, Hoover, that's where I fucking put it. He's just binned it off. But yeah, it's definitely the older generation.
Yeah.
It's more likely
know.
to do that kind of thing.
I say, my dad's got several fucking stashes around the house. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh,
I mean, it's a sad thing you have to fucking admit to, but I mean, it's why old folk of that generation are
Yeah.
most likely to be targeted for robberies.
yep.
Because these fucking fuck nuggets know that they're like that, you know, that they stash money.
Yep.
Not all of them, but it's quite common.
I mean, I think it were only a few months back if on a stash of old tenors.
Jesus.
Oh,
That's right, Gary. That's what it was. Nice. I remember it because like it was me and my mate were living like right up above. I was living right above him at the time, so we used to call ourselves Jack and Victor. And I remember seeing the original one, the stage show. Not like actually going to see it, but when it was first released.
Yeah.
And then I heard that they were going to be doing the actual TV series, and I was like, "You fucking beauty! This is going to be immense."
Back in the
And it
days
was.
of VHS.
Oh no, this was DVD.
Oh, you posh gate.
Boys DVD daft. If nobody has ever seen Still Game, you need to watch that shit.
Keep meaning to
It's
watch
on
them now. It's
Netflix, I think.
time after days.
It is fucking good.
There you go, Gary. There's the link to Matt's YouTube channel for his show on a Sunday.
You can
New
come
time,
and be a
8:30. Yeah. He keeps asking me, do they do it every week? Yes, every Sunday.
Yeah, every time we're there, irritating people.
You do a fine job of it.
Oh, I do. I try my
Yeah.
best.
We just sit there watching for when Dracula bites into Bill's internet,
Yeah.
or he's ready to feed the hamster.
It's all right. We've got some more food this week, so he should be
Oh, it's all right then. You do a fine job of it, Bill.
I mean, Tyler is getting better at being irritating.
He did well this week. You were only 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no excuse going out for a Father's Day dinner. That's no excuse at all.
Well, no, it's disgusting.
You never know in Whitby. Might be buried in the church on the hill.
It could very well be.
Yeah.
Could be under the old abbey.
Could be in Bill's flat.
It'll never find its way out
Yeah.
because of the warehouse.
I've had to suck your water too.
Oh.
That's what did it. You overdid the garlic this week.
Yeah. Put a bit less garlic in the blood next time.
Garlic blood.
Like blood. Garlic and blood.
Garlic and blood. It's the way of the future.
Don't want none of that muck.
Cheesecake.
Am I hearing right? Cheese? Cake? Fucking hell, don't get me started off on fucking Peter Kay sketches. I'll be here all fucking night.
Fucking hell, man.
Man, you still can't get any better than fucking Billy Connolly dressing up as Pope. Oh, Billy back in his drinking days.
There'll never be another like him.
No.
Not the way the world is, that's for sure.
Nah.
Worry. 81. It was his birthday a couple of days back.
Yeah. We don't want to know about your sausage, thank you.
No, we don't. Just you can divulge that on your own show.
There you go, folks. Bill Sausage was full of blood.
He
Depends how many nurses what about.
definitely needs to see the
Think
doctor.
I think it's safe to say it didn't look like Cumberland all curled up.
But it may be a bit battered.
Oh,
Yeah, everything seems to be a bit quiet on the music news front this week. Again.
other than Pantera have added UK to dates.
I did see that. Well, Pantera tribute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pantera tribute, as Ola calls them.
I have no doubt that even though it's a tribute, it would be a good.
Oh yeah, I'd still like to go, but
Well, I haven't heard a lot of bad reports, and let's face it, people used to love reporting on
Oh yeah,
Pantera being bad back in the day, especially Phil. From what I can gather, it looks as though even Phil's been on point.
he seems to be. He seems to be.
yeah. Luckily, I got to see him back in earlier days. I think it were early 90s, about 93. So Phil was still on top form back then.
Yep.
There was Megadeth. There was
I know, Lisa. They'll probably be really fucking dear.
Yeah, they were supporting
I wouldn't be
Megadeth.
surprised if it was a couple of hundred.
Oh, easily.
It's not a surprise, really, Gary. There's been so much.
So
much shit that's gone under the bridge. That's all I'm going to say with that band.
I think even if she was still here, I don't think they'd get back together now. Not after all this time.
Mick Fleetwood can be awkward. From what I've seen.
Should never been known as Fleetwood Mac after Peter Green.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
That was the greatest time Fleetwood Mac, Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac.
It's the only Fleetwood Mac I'll listen to is Peter Green era. After
And
that, they were just a totally different band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck they got Lindsay Buckingham in for? I don't know, because I cannot stand
Me
it.
either. I can't stand Stevie Nicks' voice either. Sorry, folks.
Nope.
She's just too
That,
nasal for
all
me.
about money. That's all it was about. Selling records and making money. That's all it was about.
It was to pay
Christine
off the
McVie,
coke
right
bill.
enough,
That's
she had
what
a
it was.
fucking beautiful voice. I will give her that. But, nah, can't stand Stevie Nicks.
It all went shit to shit when they got on the coke. That's when it went to fucking pieces.
Mm.
Unfortunately, they were, Gary, but it happens with some bands.
Yep.
Without Peter Green's influence, they would have been fuck all.
Nah.
Peter Green was the driving force.
Yep.
He would in them early years, definitely.
They wouldn't have got to where they were with them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
They might have had relative success, with the new lineup if they'd started a different band. But
Yeah.
if you ask me, they really should have renamed it.
Yeah.
It would have been
became
like
a different creature.
it'd be like starting Pantera without the Abbott brothers.
Yep.
It just wouldn't. It wouldn't have. Would it have been? Yeah, that it would have still been semi-successful, but nothing like it was.
Nah. Well, just take a look at Damage Plan. They were semi-successful. I mean, unfortunately, they didn't get a chance to make it really successful. We know what happened.
Yeah.
And I think they would have gone on to be. Yeah, they would have been quite successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that first album was a fucking belter.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Wasn't anywhere near as like Pantera in their prime, but that was a bloody good first album for
Good
any
album.
band.
Yeah. I mean, talking of first albums, well, other day I was listening to Kerry King's new album. That is a banger.
I keep forgetting to go and listen to that.
It's good.
Oh, it's a
good.
banger of an album.
It's good.
There's
Yeah.
some fucking cracking tracks on there. I would like to go see him live, but I think the only other show, apart from the one they've just done at Donington, the only other one in the UK is down in fucking London. It's like, no, I'm not going down there.
Yeah.
It's amazing how it sounds a lot like Slayer.
Oh, I know. It's like,
I believe somebody put that. It sounds like Slayer. Well, what did you expect? You fucking dickhead.
no shit, Sherlock. Who do you think wrote 95% plus the last two albums? Most of the songs off his first solo album were from the Relentless sessions.
Yep.
Ah.
I just think of it as sort of a bit of a continuation of sort of a Slayer sort of offshoot band, It's sort of. I like it.
That's the
It's
way I
good.
used to think of Damage Plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? It was just sort of an offshoot band, the same as Soulfly with Sepultura.
Yeah.
Oh, Soulfly are awesome.
Love them live.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
I've only seen them live once. Ozfest, 1998, down at Milton Keynes. Pantera were on there, no?
I would agree with you there, Gary. I think after Freddie died,
Yeah.
you can't replace somebody like Freddie Mercury. It's
Adam
impossible.
Lambert is bloody close. I think even Freddie would have given this fucking seal of approval for him.
I think Adam is very talented. He's a good showman. And he's that sort of similar sort of vibe to him.
The flamboyance and over the top.
And he's good at it.
Not too over the top.
Yeah, he's not camping it up, as if you like.
Just every now and then he will. Aye.
But I was reading something. You were on an headline. It said Queen frontman Adam Lambert. No, he's not the Queen frontman because the builder's Queen with Adam Lambert.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, really, nowadays,
When it was Paul Rogers, it were Queen and Paul Rogers.
See, even Paul Rogers was. I don't know. He's an incredible singer, Paul Rogers.
I like
Not taking anything away from him, but he just didn't fit in that band.
Nah,
his voice was wrong.
He didn't get it. You know,
no,
he didn't get it the way Freddie wrote.
Paul Rogers, he's for me, he's more that sort of early 70s blues rock stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul will always be known for free. He's free, isn't he? It's that blue, like you say, blues rock, hard voice, that era.
He had the range. Do you know what I mean? It was just it was the rhythm that he used to sing with that put me off. Because Freddie was really rhythmic with his deliveries. You know, whereas Paul Rogers was like trailing, hanging on certain words, and it would throw the rhythm off. You know, it just sounded wrong.
The thing was, Freddie sort of brought Queen together, really. He really, even though he wasn't there at the start, he was the major influence, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He literally completed that band.
You're never going to replace him.
No, never.
Same. It's like trying to replace, like say, either of the Abbott brothers.
Yeah.
You're not going to replace Dime.
No.
It's impossible.
Yeah. Oh, Vinny. I mean, don't get me wrong, Charlie's a fucking excellent drummer, but he's not Vinny.
No, no, Dime and Vinny were,
Dime and Vinny were the heart and soul of that band.
Yep. They were the powerhouse.
Yeah.
The boiler room.
I'm kind of pleased it's happened that they've done it as sort of a cover band of Pantera. So a lot of the youngsters have got to hear them.
Yeah. And they have said that, you know, they've toyed with the idea of writing new stuff, but it won't be under the name Pantera. I think they've pretty much, they haven't said yes or no to that directly, but they've implied it wouldn't be under the Pantera brand.
Good.
Because, you know, it's 4 different guys.
Yeah.
So it's not going to have the same feel and the same approach.
No.
You know what I mean? So it is a different band.
I love Zach. I love Zach Wilde.
Yeah.
For what he does. I
think he's even more crackers now since he stopped fucking drinking.
Yeah, that's why I've taken drinking up again. Yeah. I think he's great. He's an absolute nutcase, and he's brilliant. But he isn't Dime.
No,
and he's not trying to be Dime.
Oh, he said that. So I'm not Dime.
Yeah.
It just isn't. It would never ever work.
No.
It'd be nice if maybe they did some sort of, they decide to go in the studio together. Yeah, that'd be quite interesting to see what came out of it.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, you've got some phenomenal musicians there,
Yep.
so it'd be cool.
The good thing is, I mean, Charlie's not just a drummer. He's I mean, he writes about, say, 70% of Anthrax's stuff.
I'm going to say he writes a lot of the riffs, and then
Yep. He'll write the bare
Ian
bones.
just finishes it off and writes the lyrics.
A lot of the time he's got full structure, and like you said, some of the time he'll just go and write the full fucking thing.
Yeah.
Then obviously, you've got Rex as well.
Yep.
I mean, I love him.
Bass player.
Yeah, fucking Rex is a fucking solid bass player.
Yep.
I mean, he's playing. I mean, he's just I mean, he plays a lot of other instruments as well, doesn't he? Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal musician. That has happened so many times, Gary, with musicians.
I would say it's not just them two. Many artists and bands have gone into the studio with absolutely nothing.
I just see what comes out of it.
Yeah, they might have a few riffs here and there. I mean, I look at Paranoid.
Yeah,
that were written in studio. Well, you're about 3.5 minutes short of a full album here. Can you come up with something? Okay, 20 minutes later, Paranoid's born.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Oh, see, you got any lyrics for this? No, I'll make some up.
Make some up.
Which is exactly what he did.
And then Geezer just went and refined them. As he sing them.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of the funniest things we saw about Paranoid, not actually about Paranoid, it was one of these fucking review channels. And it's not against Christians, but they're a Christian couple. Whatever. He reckons he's into his rock and metal. But whatever.
Oh dear, it wasn't Striper, was it?
No, it weren't Stripe. No, they were doing Paranoid. And he says, why did he finish with his woman? Yeah, but why? Because she can't help him with his fucking man, you bellend.
Yep. Yep.
Go to the next fucking line, you fucking tit. Yes, they are dipshits.
Is that
I'm not mentioning
referring
the channel name because they're fucking big enough as it is. They've got far too many subs. They need to fucking fetch some over here instead. Talking of subs, we've hit 2,800 this week.
Nice.
So hopefully get that 3K by the end of the year.
Come on, Gary, get some more. Get going. Doing some more fake accounts.
Yeah, absolutely.
We only need another 200.
Yeah. You can have endless number of Gmail accounts. Well, yeah, you are on fucking aircom. Exactly. But why? But why did he finish with his woman? I think that's when we stopped fucking watching them after that video. All like, oh, this is fucking painful. Yeah, yes, that did happen.
It's not exactly the most complex of songs, really. It's sort of a bit self-explanatory, Paranoid.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like fucking fairies wear boots, is it? Where fucking Ozzy just goes off on a different tangent. It's second half of the song.
Very well. I love that.
Starts off about Skinners and goes off on fucking drugs. Okay.
All of that sort of fairies wear boots was about walking home from the pub when you've done some mushrooms and you start seeing things halfway through your journey home. That's what it was about.
You never know with Ozzy, though, do you? Bless
So
him.
he's basically written a metal musical version of Tam O'Shanter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nirvana did a few good songs.
We ask him what Sweetleaf is about.
Oh, I know the answer to that. God.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not the sharpest fucking tools in the drawer.
Makes you wonder what music they listen to on a daily basis, doesn't it?
I do wonder at times.
It's Striper's greatest hits.
Did they have any?
I'm sure they got a greatest hits album.
Oh, hits.
Yes, hits.
Oh, they're definitely a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic. Jesus. I mean, yes, I've got a Patreon. They've got a tier on Patreon, which is $25 a month.
Yeah.
And all they do is fucking review music. Oh, what the fuck?
I bet you secretly got the album stashed in your collection there, Bill.
Yeah, that's Bill's guilty pleasure. Bit of Striper.
Gets a stripper nurse and puts some Striper on.
Yeah.
He gets dressed up as a nurse and puts Striper on. Like, what? I mean,
Or does he put his cloak on and his fishnets?
it goes up and down in the lift.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we're going into Tommy now, are we? I could just see it. Actually, I could see him as Uncle Ernie.
Yeah. Oh, Tommy, I've not watched. I'm going to have to watch that again. I've not watched it for ages.
Oh, classic. Keith Moon as Uncle Ernie was.
Yeah.
It was just, and you knew it wasn't actually him playing a part. It was Keith Moon being Keith Moon.
Well, it's like that bit part he's got in That'll Be the Day. He's just Keith.
Yeah.
So, there you go. They've got a fucking $100 tier. Oh, what? You get to pick a song in the $100 tier for them to review. What the fuck?
Mac lads, Uncle Nobby. I'll fuck him up.
Oh. Hey, up, let's up. Oh, Matt lads, fucking hell, they wrote some classic shit. Baggy I'm on it. It's in the neck as baggy Ann. Knutsford scabby women. And if you've been to Knutsford, you'll know that's true. That'd be one hell of a party being on that fucking plane.
Well, you wouldn't want to be trying to keep up with that pair drinking, put it that way.
Jesus Christ, no. Even some of the people we know wouldn't fucking keep up with them two.
I wouldn't even want to, even when I used to drink a lot, I would not even want to.
Nope.
Not when you think there's stories of Oliver Reed drinking like that, what was it, 120 something pints in 24 hours?
Something like that, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
What the oh no, fuck that. I've known some big drinkers, but
yeah, Bonzo. And then you can add Lemmy in as well.
Oh yeah, you got a Bung Lemmy in there, haven't you? God. I ain't paying the bar bill for that lot. That's for fucking sure.
Jesus. No. Not when they start on fucking bottles of Courvoisier.
You forgot the other piss head. You forgot Aussie.
Yeah.
There's been a few big drinkers over the years.
One or two. Cheers.
I still like the story of Aussie when he was pissed in a club and he come up along a pair of like this long pair of trousers, black trousers, and starts pulling himself up to Lemmy looking down at him, going, "Right, come on, you, we'll go for a drink."
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, Alex. Yeah. Alex Higgins, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
The sad thing about Alex was he was, I mean, I'm not a big snooker fan, but fuck me, that bloke. Well, both of them.
Yeah.
Seriously, phenomenally talented. But when it came to the alcohol.
Well, another one. Canadian. Bill Werbenick. He was a big fucking drinker.
Yeah. Bill Werbenick.
And then it up to mid-80s, you had all darts players that were drinking as well on stage.
Jockey Wilson.
Jockey Wilson.
He lost a lot of weight towards the end, didn't he?
Mm.
He ended up really ill, bless him.
Jockey up to the hockey.
Eric Bristow.
Yeah.
Yep,
No, we're all at it.
Garlic on the move.
Oh, there he goes, Davros. Exterminate.
Bloody hell, a jug of vodka.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Knowing him, if you couldn't get vodka, it'd be fucking Bacardi.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of fucking drink them boys put away. Jesus.
course, for a lot of them, it wasn't just drink, because coke
No.
was pretty prevalent in the old snooker scene. And I ain't talking about the coke you put in your Bacardi.
Yep.
You leave my ray gun out of this, Bill.
Bollocks. Both of them. Oh, yeah. Ronnie certainly did.
Oh, yeah.
Is his dad out of prison yet, Ronnie?
I don't know.
I think he is now, yeah.
Used to
But
be.
yeah, Jimmy White. Jimmy White used to take loads of pee breaks.
Yep.
Would come back constantly touching his nose.
Ronnie O'Sullivan's dad was an armed robber years ago. So he went to prison for.
Yeah. And you know, we'll be able to find out. Your mate, old Sam.
Yeah, it wouldn't take a lot to find out.
Yeah.
I should say he probably is out now because it was a few years ago he went away. So.
And you saying that? Well, Charles Bronson would be out now if he'd not been a silly boy.
Well, it was that, and he was associated with that silly fucking dickhead who pretended to be his son, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, there's quite a few dodgy characters in the snooker world.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Eric Bristow had some dodgy dealings in his past.
Yeah. A lot of gangsters involved in the promotion side.
Yeah. Same with boxing.
Yeah.
Always been a lot of gangsters involved in the boxing world.
Yep. Well, you only have to look at fucking half at managers that's been involved in boxing, snooker, darts, rock and roll.
It's a good way of siphoning money.
Yeah.
It's
Just look at fucking Don Arden.
I'd sooner not.
Well, yeah.
And there was fuck me, he was a dodgy character, he wasn't he?
And the dude that used to manage fucking Zeppelin.
Oh, ex-wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, Wind. How you doing, bud? Are you well?
No, he didn't manage Hawkins, but Peter Grant, thank you, Bill. Yeah. Encyclopedia of Pointless Knowledge, Bill. Yeah, Peter Grant, fucking hell. Mind you, he got Led Zeppelin where they wanted to be.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yes, I've got an old spettle then on the crafty end.
Look at you. You know, we really need to get on this show at some point. Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have a word with Chris and we'll get him on probably on a weekend one because we're back in work now. Midweek one's probably not good for him. It's probably better off at weekends.
Working back at Sony again, isn't he? Or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Back in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's worked his way up to a team leader now.
Yeah, he's he's played.
Chris is back on the game.
Well, he's from Liverpool.
Plus,
he's got the new Metal Night happening as well in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Which I have to say looks really, really good, bless him. I'm pleased it's going well. He deserves it. He does deserve that.
If we're over that way when he's hosting one of them events, we probably have a pop in when we go and see Miss Sin.
I hope what usually happens is that somebody tries taking over when you get something good going.
Yeah.
I hope he can sort of keep it going, and he could do well there.
Yep.
Yeah, they did, Gary. But instead of playing darts, they were going for drinks.
Led Zeppelin 2 and 3. No, they were good albums.
Never really got into Zeppelin.
There's certain Zeppelin songs that I love.
Yeah, odd songs I don't mind, but I was never a massive Zeppelin fan. I were always more of a Sabbath fan.
Yeah. If we're talking of that era, then for me it's probably a Riot hit.
Very heavy.
Very heavy.
No, I didn't. Wind. Don't mind some of the songs. I just find from that era anyway, I just found Page's guitar tone very scratchy.
You know what I think? It's almost like anything in life. There's certain, you're either in one or the other type of camp.
Yeah.
For me, I'm more drawn towards Sabbath.
I've always been into the more sort of doomy, darker music.
That sort of the dark sound that Sabbath came out with, which I love. I really do. But then again, there's a few songs.
Sabbath. And that was the last thing G said in this show.
Hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion, aren't they?
Even if it's a wrong one.
I will say that there's
completely
stuff,
wrong.
There are songs that, just like you said about Led Zepp, there are songs though that I'll listen to it and I'll be like, that is a touch of class, like War Pigs and fucking, obviously.
Oh, fucking War Pigs, yeah.
Paranoid, Nativity in Black.
Oh, that bass intro for Nativity in Black is fucking awesome.
Yep. You heard Primus's version?
No, not a Primus's version.
Fucking brilliant, man.
I haven't listened to any Primus for fucking years.
We listened to that one. Primus's version of The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yes.
We had that the other day. Actually, and the video's hilarious to go here as well.
Yep.
Yep.
What else has it done?
Yeah, they did all
covers actually.
Yeah, they have.
Some of the Rush stuff that they've done. Oh man, it's fucking class.
Rush are on about getting a new drummer, aren't they? And coming back.
Yep,
I think that'd be a mistake myself, but
there's still quite a few drummers that could hold a torch to.
I think it'd be, say, with Pantera, I think it'd be a mistake to do it under the Rush banner.
I think you're right. I think there are definitely drummers now who are easily capable of doing it.
Yeah, Danny Carey from Tool.
Yep.
Very similar.
Mike Portnoy.
And Portnoy, yeah. Very similar styles.
I'm not sure whether they should.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. At the end of the day, if they do
I know what you mean. Like, it should be called a tribute at the end of the day, yeah. Totally. Because just like what I was saying earlier on about Fleetwood Mac, it's the different approach, different feel, different person altogether. So it's a different band, it's a different creature altogether. So,
and as fans of certain, musicians, I suppose we get. It'd be like, say, Cream. I know Cream couldn't, obviously. There's only Clapton left, but Cream without, say, Ginger Baker.
Yeah.
But it would not work. It's not going to happen. It would be impossible. Are there drummers that could do that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I believe there are. Now there are drummers out there who are easily capable of doing what Ginger used to do.
Yeah.
But would they do it with the same sort of flair that he did it, and the volatile nature that he was probably at some point going to get up and punch somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Even when he was in his 70s, he'd do that.
He did, didn't he? Have you ever seen the documentary where what's it called? Interviewing Mr. Baker or something?
I think I've seen a couple of clips from it.
The outtakes of it. The guy who's interviewing him has got his fucking nose splatted when Ginger Baker turned around and clouted him with his walking stick.
Fucking hell.
I said, he hasn't fucking changed.
No. Well, he's a drummer. He likes to eat things.
Yeah. Doesn't matter whether it's not a drum, it still is.
Who cares?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing, Gary. I think we are Mr. Baker.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, bye.
That one musician can make or break the sound of a band.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many good musicians out there now. Youngsters, real youngsters who are absolute phenomenal musicians. Amazing what they can do.
This is it. The thing is, there's some fucking fantastic guitar players out there. They can do all this fucking shredding, but can they write a tune? A lot of them, the answer is no.
There's a few.
There's a few.
But I haven't heard many.
I mean, I can't say how much my stuff's shite, but
there's a few that I've heard lately that definitely have got some real fucking talent. Phenomenal. Yeah, he did. Yeah, because there was talk of Hawkwind having Ginger Baker as the drummer at one point, which that would have made things very fucking interesting.
Jesus, yeah. Fucking Ginger Baker in fucking Hawkwind, Jesus.
If I remember rightly, it was Dave Brock who said he didn't want Ginger Baker.
Right.
But I would love to have seen how that would have gone, though. Fucking hell. It was the whole drugs thing that would have fucked it all up.
Yeah. Like it did for most of the lifespan of Hawkwind.
Yep. Yeah, but imagine if he'd come in as a permanent drummer on Hawkwind as a band.
You just imagine the fucking band arguments that would have had.
Imagine punch-ups. Oh my god. What do you reckon to the new album, Hawkwind, if you've not heard it already? Have you listened to it yet? Because Hawkwind have got a new album out.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Hawkwind is still touring, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Dave Brock is 81, I think, now.
Fuck.
And it pissed me off because they were in Belfast, but I couldn't get over there to go and see them. But yeah, Dave Brock still going. It's a strange album. But this is Hawkwind all over.
I'm going to say.
They come out where you'll get like one or two awesome albums that you love. Oh, Colbert, yeah. Bless him. He was. God, 30 years ago it must have been.
Really?
Oh, got to have been.
You saying that? December, it's fucking 9 years since Lemmy passed.
Fucking hell.
Gone quick, isn't it?
Fucking hell. I still remember watching live stream of his funeral.
Yeah, I didn't watch it all. Couldn't watch it.
Yeah, it weren't an easy watch.
I've watched it since.
Yeah.
But yeah, 88. Yeah. He had his problems, though, didn't he? What is it? I think Lemmy knew he was ill far before.
Oh, yeah.
Far longer.
Well, I mean, if you look at that documentary, you can see him at the end of that documentary, he's not looking well.
And then he did that Metallica show, didn't he, where he walked up to come on stage.
Yeah.
When he went to get up the steps to go on the stage, he nearly fell backwards off the fucking step.
Mm-hmm.
And you just thought, fucking hell, he's... It just is amazing. You think how long ago, though, it was Dime went?
Yeah, 2004. Yeah, that's 20 years ago.
Well, I should say correctly, Dime was murdered.
Yep.
Well, that's what it was. The way of looking at that situation, bless him.
Yeah, I still fucking remember hearing about that. I don't know. What?
It made no sense to me.
No. He still don't.
I know.
At least with Lemmy, it was illness. It was...
Yeah.
It's still shit, but you kind of think, well, yeah, it was cancer. He had a good life. He lived his life the way he wanted to live it.
Oh, yeah.
Did it help? No. Did it fuck? But he had his life how he wanted it. So
Exactly. He lived his life how he wanted to live it.
and went out. And that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Dime was a lot fucking younger.
Yeah, it was. Fucking awesome, that Dime Shrine. I'm in limit cut.
I mean, Dime was only. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. Would it, 64 or 66 Dime were born. Because he weren't that much older than me. I think it might have been 66. Let's have a look.
Only a youngster, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Really,
Yep.
Hey, it was one of those senseless, pointless acts of violence for no real reason.
Yeah, 66.
I know they tried saying since it was because the bloke who did it had PTSD and everything.
Yeah, it's misdirected aggression, supposedly.
I'm sorry, I understand the mental health thing. I understand that, and if his mental health was as bad as they said, then he should have, there should have been people who helped and got him help.
Yeah.
Because to allow somebody to get to a point where they're thinking about doing something like that's, yeah.
Doesn't reflect too well in the
Nope.
healthcare over there.
I think
At
it
the
was an
time.
excuse.
At the time.
I think it was just a bullshit excuse to get him out of it. Is my opinion on that.
May have been.
I could be
Very
wrong.
well have been.
Yeah, he definitely weren't right in the head. One of his excuses. They were trying to steal his lyrics. What the fuck?
I mean, how is it right that somebody like Dime is gone and Miley Cyrus is still on the planet?
I'm Taylor Swift.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but
Taylor sniffed.
Yeah, well sniffed up, mate.
Fucking hell.
This is where Gary goes. Oh God!
Yeah, I can see Gary being a secret Taylor Swift fan.
Possibly, I reckon. Possibly Cher as well.
Fucking hell. The woman that's got more fucking plastic than a fucking vibrator.
I reckon when he goes to the pub and he's had a few pints, he's on the karaoke singing a bit of Cher.
Yeah, if he could turn back time.
Oh.
Come on, Gary.
Just so long as he doesn't wear the fucking see-through ones, he'll be good.
No, he does. He does. I've got the pictures.
Oh, now you've gone too far, Gary. Fucking Justin Bieber.
I'm going to quote. I'm quoting. Let me on this. God sent me. No, I didn't.
Yes, you do. Well, true, Gary.
Oh God, he's admitting it now. Oh,
Yeah.
he really is a queen, isn't he? Queen fan. I mean. I like the way he's missed Jay off. Austin Bieber.
Diddy didn't miss the J up.
Hey, change the subject. The Tyson Jake Paul fight has fallen through, hasn't it? That's not
Yeah.
happening. I've got a good fight. Justin Bieber versus Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I just see them beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
A celebrity death match.
Celebrity deathmatch. That were
You
awesome.
really remember that? I used to
Yep.
love that.
Good fight. Good night.
That was great.
Oh,
I
man.
think they should bring that back. God, I'd never allow that now, would they?
No.
See, that
Oh,
South Park's still going, so maybe they would.
It was never going to happen in the first place, Gary. Mike Tyson, I'm not being funny, even at 50, 58 years old?
Yeah, I won't like to fucking stand in front of
He's-
Tyson and
He's
fucking.
still a machine.
Yeah, I'll be stood in front on him.
And the joke was Jake Paul was going on Instagram saying, oh, yeah, but look, all his videos are only like 20, 30 seconds long. So he's not hitting. He hasn't got the stamina to. He doesn't need stamina when he's throwing punches like that. If he connects with one of them punches, mate, your head is fucking out the fucking building.
Yeah. You're not waking up till fucking next week, pal.
Would I get in a ring with Mike Tyson for a fight? Yes. For that money. Oh, I'd get, yeah. I'll get knocked out by Mike Tyson. No problem. Well, actually,
I don't know his real punches either.
Oh, I do not fancy getting clouted by one of those punches. Jesus.
No.
Still think he was one of the greatest. He's probably one of the greatest fighters.
Yeah.
Natural fighters.
I mean, going back to the fucking the fight, though, I mean, I think we all knew it was never going to happen.
Nah.
3 seconds.
Actually said at the last minute, he's going to.
Well, we don't need to know about his sex life.
3 seconds.
Oh, boxing.
Yeah, boxing. It's only a small issue, but it was cold.
That's your excuse, and you're sticking to it.
I haven't got an issue with this celebrity boxing matches, like, Tyson versus Jake Paul. I haven't got an issue with that if it's for a good cause, like the money's going to a charity for mental health or cancer or a proper that. I think that's a good cause.
Yeah.
But with Jake Paul, he's I suppose you've got to give him credit. He's done what he set out to do, which was make a lot of money. But
still a prick.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he won't have fucking last. He won't have fucking lasted one round if he'd have got in with Tyson. No way.
I think at the start, if it had gone through the way it was, about all the bollocks, I think Tyson would have given him a bit of a chance. There would have been sort of, he would have had a little bit of a chance. But
toyed with him for a while.
After all of the shit that Jake Paul was coming out with. I think Tyson basically thought, right, yeah,
Fuck
I'm
you,
gonna fucking show you what boxing is. Wouldn't matter even if he hit Tyson and managed to get a punch on him. Tyson would just come back at him and unload everything he's got. You just you're not going to stand for that.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. My dad had got some boxing on Saturday. Went up to see him because I was working Sunday on Father's Day, so we took his stuff up on Saturday. And I don't know who the two guys were that were fighting, but Jesus Christ, it was fucking boring.
Was it handbags at 10 paces?
It weren't even that. They were just fucking stood fucking hugging each other for 8 rounds. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit, man.
Like, they throw 2 punches and then fucking hug each other. Like, Jesus wept.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true, Bill.
Yeah, he certainly has, Bill.
The only person I can think of who stood in a ring and actually took punches off Mike Tyson and didn't get knocked out was it's an Irish fighter, Joe. What's his name? His name's gone out my head now. It's the guy that Mike Tyson turned around and said he's the hardest white man alive. There have been people that have managed to stay in a ring with Tyson, but
not many.
Even he said it was like being really hit by a baseball bat. It's just unfucking real. Talking of things that are like a baseball bat, thick and dense. Has anybody heard of Scott lately?
Not for a couple of days. He did message me when we were Friday.
Yeah.
Say no live streams. No, I'm fucking working. We're probably doing one on Wednesday. He says, but I've got beer. Well, you'll have to either drink it and get some more for Wednesday, or put it on ice and come on Wednesday. I don't think he was happy about that.
Was it Joe Egan, Matt?
Joe Egan, yeah.
Joe
Egan, it was because he used to spar with Tyson. Yeah, and Joe turned around and said Mike Tyson said he's the hardest white man he's ever fought. Got a lot of time for Joe Egan. He's proper nice bloke.
It's funny, he now looks like a white Mike Tyson.
He does. He's a bit battered, isn't he? But old Joe.
Yeah.
He's got a few scars. What let Joe Egan down as a fighter was he'd cut ever so easily over his eyes. Some of his fights, you used to watch him and you think it was like somebody being in there with a fucking knife cutting him because he cut so easily.
Yeah.
Which is for a fighter is terrible.
I can't remember who we were. It's going back a few years. Some UFC fight, but not in the old days when there were no weight categories. Guy fucking took this head kick, and the guy caught him with his shin, and his fucking head opened that much you could see his fucking skull.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right above his fucking eyebrow.
Holy shit.
Referee says, no, we're stopping that. And he's going, what, why? Because I can see you fucking you dickhead.
Oh, man.
If anybody's into reading autobiographies, I tell you, Joe Egan's book, his autobiography, is fucking brilliant. He's so fucking funny. Yeah, he's proper funny.
Oh, I've got to look for that one then.
Got his own pub down just outside Dublin somewhere now.
Yeah, cool. I have got John Lydon's. That's a good autobiography.
I've got the audio book of that actually. I like
No,
John.
It's one I'd
no,
like
that's
to read.
Irish. Yeah, so that's a good book.
I like John. I really do like John Lord.
Yeah.
He's talked a lot over the years. That man has talked a lot of fucking sense about things.
And I've got a couple of the Henry
Is he
Rollins
afraid to
ones.
say that they were all just dickheads back in the day?
Yeah. So I've got a couple of the Henry Rollins ones as well, the Coffee House Blues. I've got 2 of them. They're good.
I like Henry. I do
Yeah.
like Henry. I like his talking when he's just.
Yeah. Oh, his talking shows are awesome.
He's funny. He's so funny, but he's also some of the stuff he talks about. You think, fuck me, that makes some real sense. That it's like,
Yeah. That time when we were talking about meeting Ozzy for the first time and going on his private jet, he was like proper fanboy. I'm going to meet Ozzy.
I think people forget they see John Lydon still as Johnny Rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that was a character.
Yeah, it was.
He's not been that character since he left Pistols.
Yeah.
When you see him interviewed, it's like he's done a lot of interviews regarding politics, like about UK politics. He talks a fucking shitload of sense. Really, 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 really intelligent.
Oh yeah.
If you want to see the real John Lydon, just listen to him talk about his wife.
Oh yeah.
That's really. I watched this.
That's the real John Lydon.
Yeah, especially over the last few months.
There was an interview, but just after she passed away.
Yeah, that broke my heart, man.
And it was horrible. You could see the pain that man was going through. It was. I don't know why he did it, really, the interview, but I suppose he did it to sort of get the message out there to other people.
And
which
it
full
could
credit
be cathartic for him as well.
But because he cared for her all on his own.
Yeah.
Which that's a fucking hard thing to do when somebody's at end of life. That is a horrible thing to have to do.
Especially with somebody that's got Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. But
yeah. Fucking Alzheimer's, it's horrible.
Tears you to pieces to see. So. But I think it was good because it got the message out there of just what horrible, evil disease that is.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he still blames himself for what happened to Sid.
Oh yeah.
I partly.
I can see why he would, but I mean, all he did was introduce them.
It wasn't John that was the issue. It was Sid's mum.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His mother got him hooked on that shit.
Sid's mum. I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard the story, Gary. That Sid's mum for his I think it was either his 15th or his 16th birthday, bought him a gram of heroin and a prostitute.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. As you
okay.
do.
Yeah, you can't really say anything to that.
Not really.
I mean, I often get confused on what's best to get somebody for a birthday present, but you know, I don't know. I've never found myself thinking,
But
grab
you
a
know what's
heroin
not
and a
right to
prostitute.
give
Yeah, that'd be
someone.
good.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mum was a right evil piece of work.
Oh, yeah. She were a piece of work.
Cunt. I think Sid just. I don't think he would have ever made Old Age.
No.
Because
he was looking to self-destruct totally.
Yeah, he were on a path to
It
self-destruction
wouldn't have
for a
mattered.
long time.
I think that's what John Lydon's kind of slowly starting to realise as well himself.
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
that
he don't
he
tell
was
when he's
on
got
it-
a
he
mother
was
like
on a
that,
path.
and they were with fucking Nancy Spungen as well.
Yeah, sponging.
Yep.
It's the right word for her.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, them fucking two influences you don't need in your life.
Yeah, he would have been gone by his late 20s at least.
Well,
Yeah.
he was never going to make it into his like 30s or 40s. It just.
No. No, they didn't, Bill. None of them did.
The problem is he loved Nancy to bits.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the heroin thing. It's evil. It's bad for you, but he was addicted to her.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, my personal opinion on Jimi Hendrix is that Hendrix didn't die from a drug overdose that he inflicted on himself. I think that was to do with his colour and the country he came from.
It's a very big possibility, actually.
Mm.
I can't prove that.
Dodgy stuff behind the.
I can't prove it. I can't prove it, and I
Nobody ever
don't
will
know.
now. Nobody ever will now.
But I've seen quite a few people talk about that,
And sad thing is, statute of limitations prevents it.
Yep.
And if it was, I think it was probably some sort of government sort of way, maybe in America. But because there's still a lot of racism in America regarding colour and religion and so on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Plus the movement that he wasn't involved with, but that he kind of.
Do you know? I think the
kind of figurehead for was the hippie movement.
The one person who would have been probably known about it, if anybody knew, would have been Lemmy.
Yeah.
Now, whether he actually, I'm not saying Lemmy was to do with Hendrix's death, God no, but what I'm saying is he might have known something about the story behind it. Unfortunately, I don't have a glass ball to get in contact with Lemmy to ask him. And there's far more other questions I'd love to ask Lemmy.
Yeah.
Oh God, done it, Bill.
Yeah.
I mean, talking to Tyler just lately, because obviously Tyler, our mate Tyler Flint, he's in the States of, fuck me, some of the racism there, it's unreal. I mean, horrendous. Still, the way people are treated.
It's ridiculous.
Unfortunately, Gary, it's since moving over here
No, we're not past
to
it.
the north. We're not past it. No,
I'm sorry,
definitely.
Gary. It's only going to get worse.
I
I
thought
don't.
Glasgow was quite bad for it, but over here's actually quite a wee bit worse.
And of course, there's the religious aspect of it as well. Is somebody a Catholic or are they Protestant or blah 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 and all of that? I don't give a shit whether what somebody is, whether they're straight or gay or trans or Catholic or whatever they are. They are what the fucking are. Get over it. You know, who cares?
Yep.
I don't see
Doesn't
what the
stop you
big
living your
deal is.
life.
Yeah. There's two kinds of people in this world: good people and dickheads.
Yep. Or if you want to go with Team America, there's dicks and there's assholes.
Fucking hell, Team America. What a film.
Hello.
Do you want to be an asshole, Gary? Or do you want to be the dick that fucks the asshole?
Exactly, Bill.
No, we're not past bigotry.
No.
Far from it. Far from it.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid most of that bigotry tends to come from religious groups, extremist groups. And I'm not talking about terrorist cells from wherever. I'm talking about any extremists.
Yeah,
of
it doesn't have
religion.
to be any Eastern. The West has its own fucking
Yeah.
extremists as well. And a big one.
Just look at that nut job in fucking New Zealand a couple of years back.
Yeah. We all know it goes on, the extremist. Well, look at Glasgow with two football teams for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Don't mention football if you ever go to Glasgow.
You laugh, but for fuck's sake, certain parts of Glasgow, it is that bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what answer you give. If you're Protestant or Catholic, you're getting a kicking anyway. Just because you're not them.
Yeah.
Or stabbed up.
Yeah.
Why? What?
Just because.
Yep.
Their excuse will be because you're not Catholic, because you're not Protestant.
Yeah.
No.
But
it's because you're using
a couple of times
that
where it didn't matter what answer I gave because I started not liking football, so I never answered that question. I just used to say I don't follow any religion and I don't like football.
Yeah.
Still fucking ended up getting chased, ready for a kicking. So it really didn't matter. It's never about that at the end of the day. If you're willing to use something that supposedly people care a lot about in such a way that it's an excuse for something else, you don't care about it enough.
That is also very true as well, Bill.
Yeah. Well, is it the trans themselves or is it the activists?
Oh God, that fucking word. The trans activist Nazis.
Them.
And the only reason I'm using the word Nazi is because it's that same attitude of extremism.
Yeah. I can't remember what video we saw it on or who said it. But it's these people that are hurting the genuine trans movement.
Yeah. Yeah. Which most of us, no issue with that. No issue whatsoever with that. Whatever. That's their life. That's up to them. But then you get the ones
who... It's what you said earlier on. If that's them, that's them.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't stop you being you.
Exactly.
at the end of the day, so why have you got an issue?
Neither, Gary, they were both shit.
But yeah, you're always going to get that kind of level of zealotry.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to say that the South, Dublin is around Dublin and in the south of Ireland is going to get worse. There is no doubt about that.
Yeah.
You tea drinking Nazi. The thing is, right?
No, get it right.
Though,
Tea drinking Irish
is,
Nazi.
Question is, does your pinky poke out when you're drinking your tea?
I don't want to know what he's doing with his pinky.
Well, depends whether he's wearing the shirt suit or not.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the big question is it Yorkshire tea?
I still buy Yorkshire tea even over here.
Damn Barry's.
I'm neither. Fucking I ain't drunk tea for years.
We have tea in the house because of Alana's mum.
Yeah.
She knows more my tea bags than I do.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my mother threw some fucking cups of tea. Jesus.
Tell you, Ireland is single-handedly run on potatoes, tea, and soda bread.
And Guinness.
If you ban those four things,
well, we can add Buckfast to that list now as well.
Yeah, the Empire of Ireland would crumble.
Oh, there'd be a fucking uproar.
It was funny. I was watching the Scotland game earlier on. And I was watching like the pre-match warm-up and shit. And it was showing the crowd. And it just cuts to these two guys, and they're passing the bevy between each other. One of them's got a big can of fucking beer. Like the big fucking big mama jamma. The other's got a bottle of Bucky. They're just sitting swapping with each other. Fucking brilliant.
And here we have a pair of
stereotype and a half.
A pair of traditional Scottish fans.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
All it was missing was David Attenborough's voice.
We are seeing them in the wild.
A pair of alpha Scottish males in their natural habitat.
Drinking their breakfast.
Oh, man.
Somebody has got to do that sketch. Of course, that'd be seen as racism, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we would laugh at ourselves for it.
Oh, yeah. But you get somebody saying, "Oh, you can't do that."
Don't worry. The country would probably be up in arms about it. Oh, you're reinforcing a stereotype. No, it's because it's true.
It's true. No, they're reinforcing it. I'm just commenting on it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true, Gary. Anytime you walk into somebody's house in Ireland, you get offered a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
You get threatened with a cup of tea.
Oh, go on now.
It is. There is an element of it that is a bit like Mrs. Doyle in Father Ted. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You will. Go on.
Oh, go on.
Go on.
The worst thing is, the guys who wrote Father Ted were all from the South.
Yep.
All of the actors in that, all from the South.
Yep.
They're all taking the piss out of it.
It's the exact same with still game and chewing the fat.
It's called having a sense of
We were
humour.
ripping the piss at
Oh.
ourselves. Yeah, it's
It's a
self-deprecation.
sense of
There's nothing
humour.
wrong with it.
It's like round here, every time you drive anywhere, fuck me, it's like everybody just waves at you. I don't know why. You constantly
It
getting
takes a bit of
waved
getting
at.
used to, doesn't it?
It's all the time. It's
It-
nice.
I'm so glad I can talk to somebody else now that in my circle of friends that understands that bit.
It's like you're looking at people thinking, who the fuck was that? Oh,
Aye. Yep.
Well,
Took me
I'm
out,
like
took
that.
me
If,
out.
you,
Well,
if I'm walking through town or wherever and somebody pips through on, I'll just fucking wave.
it takes a bit of getting used to, especially if you're from like city or suburbs of a city, because like everybody's just got their head down constantly,
Yep.
doesn't want to be bothered, and then you come here and you're and just like Matt says. I mean, the first time I was over here visiting, I
it's
thought I was
weird.
I thought I was about to get chibbed or stabbed
It's
because the guy out of nowhere just walking by us and just goes, "What about you?" And I'm like, "What?" Because it sounds to me it sounds aggressive at first, you know.
It
Yeah.
does.
What about you?
It does come
What
across.
about you? You know, because I said it to my mate the first time I answered the phone. He says, "How's it going?" And I was like, "What about you?" And he's like, "The fuck you talking to?"
It's a definite. You've got to change your sort of your brain a bit. You got to like.
Yep. But you either get that or you get well. That's a greeting. Well is a greeting over here.
Yeah.
Aye, everyone's practically everybody says hello to each other.
It's like that round here. It's like you walk past somebody. All right. What the fuck are you talking to, you dickhead?
That's the way. Well, that's the way, you wouldn't get away with that in my hometown. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true, Gary. That is, you somebody you've never met before, and like you end up like 5 minutes later, you're talking like best mates. It's weird, cause especially I mean round here, it's all farming, it's all like cattle and that side of farming.
Yep.
The amount of times I've come out the back door to go and get in the car, and the farmer's hanging over the back wall chatting away. Fuck's sake. Or his latest one is he turns up, there's a knock at the back door, and he just walks in.
They like a chat here, right enough.
Oh yeah.
Again, if you go back to Clydebank and you were to get in a taxi, you'd be lucky if the driver even said a word to you asking for his fare. Half the time it was just a hand would get stuck out of the window in front of you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even say anything.
There was a time, Gary, it was normal in the UK for people to actually talk to each other. Seriously.
All right, free. See you later, bud.
Hello, buddy. There was a time in the UK people would do that. If you was in the pub, you'd walk in and go, "Oh, all right, mate, yeah," and you'd end up having a chat.
I would say
But
right up until
nowadays-
like about the 60s, folk were probably like that. 60s going into 70s.
Nowadays,
Nah.
nobody wants to know each other. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody's just. Especially if you're in big cities.
No, I fucking hate living in a city.
And do you know what I blame it on? And that you can laugh all you like, but it's social media that's got people too used to being able to choose when they want to be sociable.
Yeah, that is very true. So I think there's
so it's got to be on their terms. Do you know what I mean? So you can't just fucking randomly, show up at people's house and say hello and whatever.
Mike Tyson, he said to me a while back, he was on about social media, and he said, social media has given everybody the option that they can treat people like shit.
Yep.
Whereas you wouldn't say it to somebody's face. Like, you wouldn't talk to people like that.
No.
Whereas nowadays, everybody's got this opinionated attitude and they've got this arrogant attitude. Whereas you can say what you like to anybody because you can just delete them or block them or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas years ago, if you did that to somebody in the street, you were liable to get punched in the mouth. You know, the difference.
Absolutely.
That's also very true, Gary. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And what are they doing half the time? Sitting in social media.
That's it. You just walk around town, that's all you see. Look where you're fucking walking, you silly mare. So if I see somebody doing that, and they same line as me, I'll just stop there and fucking either let them walk into me or oh sorry, yeah, I just think you fucking are.
Just
Stop being so fucking ignorant.
So
Have a bit of spatial awareness.
I've kind of taken myself away from the social media. I check in the Facebook every so often just to see what's happening.
I think everybody, I know I spend way too long on social media. I admit that.
And it
I
does
used
you the
to.
world
I don't
of
so
good.
much these days.
Does you so much good gain off that shit. Because, I mean, you take a step back and you look at it from the outside, it's programming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's telling you based on, you kind of like this, so we're going to fucking bombard you with this for a while until we find something else that we really know you like. And then that's all you're going to see for the rest of your life, and you will not change.
Or you search for one little thing on Google and suddenly you're getting bombarded with adverts on fucking Facebook for it.
You say that, Gary. People wouldn't do it while driving, but people do Facebook while driving.
Fucking no.
Absolutely.
There was a case, somebody was killed. I can't remember where it was. Reading the other day, somebody died in a car crash. But the last message they were sending was sending to one of their mates on Facebook.
Fuck's sake.
You know, what?
You value fucking that above your own fucking life.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, if I'm driving, the phone's either in my pocket or it's in its cradle.
Yep.
And it don't get touched.
Yeah.
Anybody sends me a message, it can wait till I fucking stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have mine. Mine's connected through the car,
you know.
Yeah.
Mine's connected through stereo. So if it will flash up and say you've got a message on Facebook. All right, okay.
Yeah.
Or if I get a phone call, then yeah, I can answer it, but it's hands-free. I'm driving. You know, I'm not talking.
Exactly.
It's through the car stereo light. So, but the amount of people that you still see driving about using the phone while they're driving is unbelievable.
And it's not just car drivers. Fucking lorry drivers are as bad. Oh, following one lorry other morning. I think it was Saturday morning when I were either Saturday or Sunday. Fucking lorry going up M1. It were all over the place. It was that bad that it was nearly at our shoulder. You could hear his fucking wheels rattling on fucking white line.
Fuck's sake. It's just...
All right, dude. Calculate the roll.
See you later, D-Dub.
See you later, buddy.
It's just daft. And selfish as well, because, I mean, it's not just them that they're putting the risk.
Well, it's not going to end well.
I soon got round him and fucking left him. I thought, I'm not going to be stuck behind you doing that.
Yep.
I mean, fair enough. I'm only going 3 junctions, but he don't even take one junction for shit to happen.
Yeah.
No, it soon goes wrong. Fucking quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
I mean, look, like I said, luckily it were weekend, so there weren't too much traffic on road.
Yeah.
If it had been a midweek, Jesus. I think it were a couple of nights before I just finished work. Just got on M1. I'm overtaking this lorry, and I could see this guy in left-hand lane, and he's fucking coming up at a fair rate of knots. Pulls in behind me, then he pulls into lane 3. It's one of these fucking smart motorways, so it's 4-lane. But he's pulled across that close to me that as he's coming round me, his wheels are still in my his passenger wheels are still in my fucking lane.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
You'll notice the difference when you come over here on the M1, mate. Fucking hell. I remember the first time I came over to Ireland driving the M1 from Belfast down to here, down to Enniskillen and down to Belize.
Yeah.
I was driving down at 7:30 in the morning at 135 mile an hour. And there was not a car. From leaving, it's 87 miles. I saw 2 lorries on a motorway. That was it. There was nothing else on the road.
Yeah.
It's. You do get bad drivers in Ireland. There are some bad ones, but they're usually like, especially around here, they tend to be the farmers who've just pulled out of the fucking drive and rough up the shop. You know, poot off up the shop at 30 mile an hour. Mind you, our local shop, you get more tractors outside than you do fucking cars.
Yeah. Fucking one bad place to go is fucking Bradford. Oh.
Yes.
You do take your fucking life in your own hands in Bradford. Jesus, what?
Yeah, I've driven through Bradford before. Through Bradford.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
It's an experience.
You nearly end up with a lot of speed bumps, let's put it that way.
Yep. And fucking beamers in your fucking front wing.
That doesn't surprise me, Gary. Coppers are just as bad.
Yeah.
The difference is they get away with it. Yeah.
Oh, it is, Bill. Fucking M62. It's a fucking nightmare, that road.
I've been down that road quite a fair few times. Not as many as you guys, but yeah, a fair few. And if I can avoid it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking horrible bit of road.
Yep.
I don't know. People seem to get on that. I don't know whether there's like a sign as you come onto it that says, "Warning, must drive like dickhead." Dickhead mode engaged.
I mean, unfortunately, yeah, we have to use it a lot, especially when we go and visit Shay Sin.
Shay Sin. You know, that is one place I fucking hate driving. Liverpool. Fuck me, there's some dickheads in that place for driving.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against Scousers and Liverpool and people in Liverpool. Nothing at all. In fact, I think Liverpool's quite a nice place. Myself.
Yeah.
Some of the driving round. Oh my fucking God. Luckily,
we don't go into town centre that much these days. Every now and again we'll have a wander in. So most of the time these days we're just going down to chasing.
Well, the good thing with where Jenny's, you can avoid the worst bits.
Yeah.
But
see, you're straight up at 57, straight down that main drag.
Yep.
Down to the docks, 2 minutes you're at Jenny's.
Yep. Yep. Last time I was in Liverpool, I got pulled over by an armed response car, 2 unmarked cars, and a riot van with Jenny in the car.
Why does that not surprise me?
And they had the machine guns out. I says, why the? I was fucking kicking off like fuck with him.
Not like
Gwendolyn was in the car. I was like, what the fucking hell you stopped me for? Well, it's not a car that we've seen round here. I went, I'm sure there's a lot of cars you haven't seen round here, you dozy cunt. He went, well, it's not registered in this area. I went, have you ever thought I might be visiting? Oh, fucking no. Me and the police.
Yeah.
I don't care. I ain't backing down to a copper. It's got a bad uniform.
That was like I said to you the other day. At that time, I mean, this is going back to the late 80s. Yeah, would be. Early 90s, maybe. I got pulled over by this copper coming home from work, fucking 11:30 at night. Back at car, I've got a bullet belt. What's that? It's a fucking bullet belt, you dickhead. What you got that for? It's a fashion accessory. They're not live rounds. There's nothing in them. They're all blanks. There's trying to fucking explain to this dick of a couple what a fucking bullet belt is. Like, what the fuck? I've just finished a fucking minimum of a fucking 8-hour shift of fucking humping fucking spuds or whatever about. Fuck off, I want to go home.
Yep.
I'm convinced coppers just do it on purpose to piss people off.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
We used to get that when I did door work. We used to get it because you're leaving work like 3:30, 4 in the morning, and the amount of times you're suited and booted and you're driving home, and the first time they stop you, all right, fair dues. It's late at night. You're driving home late.
Yeah.
Where have you been? Work. Where'd you work? Oh, you're doorman. Yes. All right. Okay. Next night, get stopped by the same copper. What you doing out this time of night? You know why I'm out this time of night. Unbreathalyzed me every single fucking time.
I didn't get breathalyzed that often, but I did get pulled over quite a lot in that job.
So I started getting because I didn't used to drink when I was at work, alcohol. And the copper says, "Have you been drinking, sir?" Yes. How much have you had to drink? Ooh. I have it 6 or 7 pints, I suppose. And you could see his face light up. It was like Christmas for him. Right, and then he goes off and he's getting rattling his handcuffs and off he comes back. He went, "It shows clear." I went, "Well, I've only been drinking Coke all night." He was not impressed at that. I could arrest you for wasting police time. I'm like, what about my fucking time that you're wasting?
Nice.
Oh, fucking hell. I used to get pulled over all the time, especially on late shift, finishing at 11:30, 12:30, whatever. Where you been? Been at work.
It's
Where do you
like
work?
that.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm in my fucking overalls. Where the fucking hell do you think I've been in fucking overalls at this fucking time of night, you dickhead?
He's been at the pub.
You said the company name on my fucking overalls. Fuck off.
Do you reckon they put like ambulances and fire engines over? What are you doing out of this time of night? Saving one of your mates from dying. Dickhead.
He won't surprise me with some of them.
I mean, we all know they have a quota, don't they? They have a quota of people they have to.
Oh, yeah.
I get that up to a point for the breathalyzer thing, and if somebody's out very late at night and they're driving badly or swerving all over the road, yeah, fair dues.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, pull them. Yeah. I am against drink driving, definitely. But they're just arseholes.
I think I've only ever been breathalyzed once. Maybe twice, but the one I can remember, he were coming up to Christmas. You know, before supermarkets were 24-hour shopping, but coming up to Christmas Eve, they'd be open for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I'd go late on 1 o'clock-ish when everybody's in bed, get whatever veg, blah, 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 shit. Got pulled over. Got anything to drink? No. Here, blow in this. There you go. Oh, it's clear. Carry on. I know it's fucking clear. Been drinking fucking coffee and Coke all night. Fuck off.
They wonder why people get an attitude with them. It's because of how they treat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you probably deserved it, Bill.
Oh, Bill definitely did.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Bill, if you were on a fizzy, that's going back some years.
Yep.
He's on his FS1E. God, you see the price of them now?
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
I was looking at classic bikes the other day. You know, classic bikes that we used to ride, so that technically means us we're class.
Yeah, we're classic. We're not old, we're classic.
We're not old, we're classic. Same as this is. Yeah, this is not a chrome coming in. This is chrome coming in my beard.
Yeah,
it's not chrome. Yeah. That's some of them mint ones are going for like £7,500, £8,000.
Oh yeah, they're going for stupid money.
Yeah, I found a beautiful Z1A.
Z1,
which has always been one of my favourite bikes. Never ever got to have one. £29,500. I was like yeah. Always had a thing for those, you know. Always.
Oh, what bike? I can't remember what bike it was. Place where I go. My bike MOT'd. I'm just looking at each showroom. I think it were an old Norton.
Ooh.
Yeah. That they got in. Anyway, it were a customer of theirs and they were selling it for him.
Nice.
I can't remember what year it was, but it were an old one. And it were in absolute mint condition. Show as though it just come out of factory.
Yeah.
And it had, basically. He says, yeah, we're selling that for a customer. It got 4 miles on clock.
Jesus.
The tyres and everything on it were the original as it had come out at factory. I think, and that must be 6-7 years back. And I think he were wanting 24 grand for it then.
Yeah. I dread to think what that'd be worth now.
Yeah.
I know me and Bill were the other day were doing stupid things. We were looking up Vincent HRDs and stuff like that. That was a stupid idea.
Yeah, that'll fucking hurt your wallet.
Oh, yes. See, that dates you, Bill. That dates you just there. The police love city, the pink, the license. Pink, and then it went pink and green.
Yeah.
That shows our age that does there, Bill. I think DVLA have had my license more than I have.
Mm.
I've been banned 5 times for speeding.
Jesus.
Well, I've got away with more. Do you know, I've got away with more than I ever got caught with. So I can't I can't complain about getting caught for speeding because I know I've got away with it far more times.
And with that on a list.
Right. We're going 3 hours, just over. I think we'll call it at that. Don't know what we're going to call it.
Before Bill turns into a pumpkin.
Or a nurse.
He wishes he could turn into a nurse.
Well, you never know. He did go quiet for a bit, so you never know.
He's now sat there in his stocking suspenders.
A few guys want to say your goodbyes?
I'll go first.
Thank you, G.
After G's finished, G can go after he's finished choking. Yeah, been a good show, been a bit of a laugh again, as per usual. Not much about music, but you know, there's stuff. Bit of music in there. Hopefully, the music industry might start putting out a bit more music at some point.
Yeah.
Bill, stop trying to put me off with your nurse comments. Yeah, Gary, we do have the show link there for the show that I do with Bill and Tyler and Craig. So you're more than welcome to come over and listen to us lot waffle about
shit.
Well, it could be anything from a bit of vaping to politics to mental health, which we do take seriously, the mental health side, but could be all sorts of stuff. So you're more than welcome. But it's been a good show. So I hope everyone has a good rest of the week, and I shall hand it over to G.
Cheers, man. That's been a good one again, and yeah, see you in the next one.
Yeah, it's been another good one. Thanks for everybody for coming in and partaking. And anybody that watches on the replay, just leave us a comment. We might ignore you, we might not. We'll have to see. And as always, keep it loud, keep it heavy.